Alright, here we are, Magic Gathering Arena. Today, our special quest. Where did my game go? That is the question. Here we are. Trying to stream TikTok here, and TikTok has opened my browser and taken over my desktop. That's disturbing. Anyway, today we're going to cast some creatures. Yes, 20 of them. Creature spells, I should say. And, yeah. That looks to be it. We got some stuff in the store. Sorry to seem so confused. We're just trying to sort things out here. I have no second screen to tell what's going on at all. Working on that right now. We got in the store, we've got card style 60% off. Head Shredder Artifact Vehicle. That is a style. It is not a legal card. If you like that style, it could be yours. It's on sale. And now we search for our stream, because we know it's here somewhere. Okay. Forgot to drop a thumbnail for YouTube. But we'll get to that later. People will find us soon enough. Hey, if you're out there, don't forget to give us a follow on TikTok. We will do follow for follow as soon as we can. We don't have access to TikTok at the moment, but we will go through and follow you later on. That is what we will do. That's always been our policy, and it will remain so. So, with that, we're off. Let's see, where can we get the best bang for our buck on creatures so we can move forward here. Let's see. This has quite a few creatures. You never know in the arena what they're going to throw at you. They're not very good at matching players. I have for sure wanted to try a player versus player type match for Magic and see how that goes, where we can choose who we want to play against and what decks we're going to be playing and all that. But have not had the luxury of them yet. These ramp up decks really get on my nerves. They stole, not only did they steal these decks from me because I never made them available online, they get them through the tracker and then they make them available online. People, it's like stealing your copyrighted intelligence instead of making their own progress in the game. Well, we got some creatures out. Let's see how our quest is doing. We got 6 creatures out there. That's not too bad. Should we try it again? They could be on to us now, but you never know. No, you want me to discard? Well, you know. We're getting some creatures on the board here no matter what. Our goal is not to win, you know, just yet. We're not really looking to win, but we want to get some creatures on the board. Enough said. Said enough? Enough said. Hey, if you're out there and you're joining us on TikTok, give us a follow. We do follow for follow. I see something going on out there, but it's not. I don't really know that TikTok is working or not. So. Delirium. Let's see what we can do. This is one of those mismatched situations here where I didn't get shuffled too well, or didn't match too good either. Well. Got to get some power on the board here. By all means, do that. I know we got creatures out of there. Like I said, it wasn't very well matched, but we got what we came for anyway. Yeah, we sure did. So we're getting our creatures cast out there. Okay, thank you for coming, everybody who's watching us on YouTube, TikTok, and wherever else we're streaming. Facebook, I think. We appreciate your support, we really do. Alright, let's get back to this. I'm going to try Delirium one more time because I know there's better matches out there, and if we're going to start not getting matches now, yeah, it doesn't say much for what's going to go on later on in the game. Are they going to maybe play? Yeah, well, that'd be fun, wouldn't it? Isn't that what we're all here for?
Help myself.
Come on. Do what you gotta do the right way. Thank you.
Gonna go for a swim and cool
No
off.
2 against 1. That is cheating. Especially this early in the game. You haven't even put anything on the board worth talking about yet.
Together, we are unstoppable. Strength is born of struggle.
Well, he tried to cheat 3 to 1, but not having it. Those Planeswalker cards, they really should be banned from being used. They're good for collectibles, but they're not much use in a game. If you really need to be 2 or 3 or 4 or 7, whatever some people I've seen try, you need a new deck. That is for sure. So we got that done. Yeah, well, try this one for a minute. Probably won't go through, but we'll give it a shot. Is there anybody out there? Can you hear me? Nope, we're not here for a staring contest. We're here for a card game. Bye! You're not all that good looking anyway, you ugly mutt. Hey, if you're out there on TikTok or Facebook, don't forget to check us out on Roaming Ramble on YouTube, where we got vlogs and games and game updates and shorts describing magic cards and their synergy in the games, Pokemon cards in short version, and a bunch of other fun stuff. We have a podcast called Morning Coffee and Ramble, and that we've already had a few test streams on. You might want to check out, and that was going last year as well. Looking back at what we did last year, you'll find Morning Coffee and Ramble. And the kind of weekend as summer came around, everybody was spending more time outdoors, and we did the vlogs and special events and stuff like that. Hoping to make that a regular feature as much as we can. Takes a lot of effort to get people together to put on a podcast, even if it's just one other. So let's just see if we can find us a match here this morning. Clock is ticking. We usually give Magic an hour to an hour and a half, pretty much every day, 7 days a week. Provided nothing gets in our way. We do have a family and things that sometimes come before playing games, but you know, we're pretty reliable at it. I'm trying to get better every day. Right now we are hunting for rare wild cards. We're trying to rebuild our gold, try to find those wild cards in open packs. And we are also hoping maybe we can get to purchase them, because they're available in the store for purchase right now too. If they hang around for a week, we might be able to get there. This guy's not going to play either. It's really strange. They click the button and then they're not there. I don't know why. Now, I have heard odd things, like some people work all night and they start to get home and then they play Magic to relax and they fall asleep, but that would have been the quickest falling asleep you've ever seen, because they had to click the button to play like I did and get matched with me at about the same time. Adam 8, are you there? Maybe not. It's kind of quiet over there. I see no, there we go. I was going to say, I see no brain activity, so to speak. It turns white over there when they're looking at their cards and making decisions and thinking, and you don't see no white or none of that stuff. Pretty much can be assured they're not really thinking too hard. Usually he's trying too hard or something here. We might have to leave if we don't get some mana here soon, because no cards to play. We're here to play cards, so They either can shuffle properly or no game. No shuffle, no game. Okay, so I just pointed out the obvious. No mana, no shuffle, no game. We need to have the mana coming out of the deck, and there's no reason. We build these decks with more mana than other cards so that the mana should come out first. We should have at least 4 mana within the shuffle and our first draw. And if we don't have that, we know they're not really shuffling the decks. They're just rigging the game. If I have a deck of 60 cards with 40 mana and 20 other cards, those 20 other cards should be the last thing to come out. And I should not get 3 or 4 of any of my cards, since there's only allowed 4 in a set. So cannot play more than 4 in a deck of any other cards. So if I get 3 or 4 of them on my shuffle or in my first draw, I know they're just messing around. They're not even trying. Well, if nothing else, he's going to draw a card to draw a card to draw a card. That's a little bit of a pain in the butt, but no shuffle, no game, no match, no game. They are not matching the cards properly here. As you can see, it's a bunch of bullshit. And they really don't want no winners and no losers. That means 1 game lost, 1 game won, 2 games won, 3 games lost. No winners, no losers. Everybody breaks even, nobody loses, and that's not the way the game was made to play. But we are here for the cards and the gold, and as you can see, we are getting the gold and we are getting the cards. I guess if you want to call it that. This is a dead game. That's a bot. They never start the game. And if they do start the game, they go away as soon as you hit them once. Funky Way. It is a bot. It is one of the ladder bots. The people who go get on the ladder and you get up to Mythic 10, well, they do it by having bots like this that will join the game while they're in it, and they just sit there until it times out. They never play. They move up in the rankings one spot. I don't know why Wizards of the Coast allows these bots to stay in the game, other than to make sure somebody who thinks they're a genius player makes it to the top, for what it's worth. I just know they don't play. There are more than half a dozen of them or more that I've identified already. Why they're in the historic gameplay, I don't know, but maybe they're just getting started and they haven't got them all shifted up to the ladder yet or what, but they are very prevalent when you play ranked. There are lots and lots of them. This is another one that's not going to start the game, perhaps, from the looks of it already. If it takes more than 10 or 20 seconds for them to start lighting up their cards, sometimes they're not going to be there. Most of the time they're not going to be there. It's almost guaranteed they won't play. When they come in and they look at all your cards on the first turn out, there's something wrong with them. And that's all that card was about, was looking at the player's hand. Looking in the opponent's hand, so it's a cheating tactic from way back. Only cheaters never prosper, especially cheating game companies. That's why this one's gone broke. You're only supposed to have 4 of any card. These decks sometimes come out with 6 and 7. They too are broken cards that this game company made to take people's money. They got Alchemy, which is supposed to rewrite them and fix the game because it doesn't work in the digital version. But rather than doing that, they just make it another Alchemy, another money grab. They don't fix anything. Game is what we've been doing for the last, I don't know, 8 or 9 years here on our streaming. There's nothing we know better. We know how they rig the game because we count our wins, we count how many we lose after we win so many. We know when we're going to win, we know when we're going to lose. We know when we're being glossed over with rigged shuffles and when we're not. Just gotta watch and pay attention. There's a lot of people who are onto them, and that's why the game is losing popularity fast since the last 4 or 5 years. Come on, Elephant Man, are you gonna play? Perhaps. And perhaps not.
respect for nature is always returned. They're a stampede of one. Dare you to stop this?
Well, well, well. Well, this is just not the shuffle of the year, is it? We just seen what this deck has in it, and that's what they have shuffled to the top. I find it hard to believe. Two against one, huh?
Crossed my path.
2 against 1. Is
Time
that
to meet
right?
your breaker. The
No.
bigger they are, well,
No, not even, no. See that? 3 against 1? No. We don't.
Otoketra's teachings still guide.
We don't deal with it. That is cheating. They need another deck to play with. That is not a legitimate deck. No matter how many times, no matter how many people say so, I've been here long enough to know. You're not playing legitimate. You're not even trying to learn how to build a deck or what the synergy of the cards are about. You just learned how to cheat. Well, you're not learning how to cheat me. Anyway, that's our hour. We are going to say goodbye. We have things to do here, and I hope you enjoyed it. I know we did. Check us out on Roaming Ramble. We'll be back tomorrow. We'll be